Choosing the graduate school at the University of Cincinnati as the place for your graduate education involves many considerations. Its range of nationally ranked programs that allow you to contour your educational experience to meet your personal and professional goals. Its world-renowned faculty and excellent research facilities that provide opportunities for mentoring, scholarships, grants, and other forms of financial support. Its diverse student body and sophisticated yet welcoming environment that facilitates the highest level of graduate research and scholarship and prepare you for success in an increasingly global culture. Consider the graduate school at the University of Cincinnati and come experience it for yourself. The University of Cincinnati is a Carnegie-classified research university with more than 8,000 graduate students enrolled in a comprehensive set of over 250 graduate degree programs from colleges across campus. The colleges, schools, and individual programs that make up the graduate school at the University of Cincinnati span the arts, humanities, and sciences, and have been consistently ranked as outstanding by national and international sources. These UC programs are nestled amidst a campus recently named by Forbes magazine as among the most beautiful college campuses in the world. The Department of Opera at the College Conservatory of Music offers its graduate students an artist diploma in opera to develop the skills and confidence necessary to move onto the professional stage.
The artist diploma is different from the doctorate because it's performance-based.
And it helps students who want to be singers, who want to be professionals, achieve that.
The degree specifically is geared towards letting you do rather than making you study.
Everyone is assigned a mentor that you meet with, and they evaluate where you are in the program and what you need to work on.
So this year I was able to take an Acting 3 class, and last year I took a stage combat class.
So you have this individual focus, even though you're a member of a large group.
In 2010, CCM began an historic partnership with the city of Spoleto, Italy. CCM Spoleto is a 5-week summer course for singers, instrumentalists, and theater technicians from all around the world, with a primary focus on opera.
To have the chance to go to Italy, the birthplace of opera, and perform an opera is just an incredible experience. The reputation that CCM has built for itself is just amazing. I've talked to people who run opera companies, and they say we will always come to CCM for auditions because the people and the singers that we get out of CCM are always top quality.
At the College of Engineering and Applied Science, Ramnath Ramachandran, a doctoral student in the Material Science program, had the chance to chart his own academic course.
Many departments around the United States are very specific to one particular area. But the Department of Material Science in UC had work going on in terms of metals, ceramics, and polymers or plastics. When I came here for the first year, I was able to take a variety of courses in these different area of specialties and able to decide which one I want to pursue my doctoral work in. After studying here for a year and when I joined my current advisor, my graduate advisor, I got a research assistantship to work on this project with neutron scattering. So this has given me the opportunity to visit the Los Alamos National Lab that is in New Mexico and the Oak Ridge National Labs. After my research assistantship that I had for the last 3 years, the graduate school in UC has awarded me with the Distinguished Dissertation Completion Fellowship, which was an award given only to 5 university students in the graduate students in the entire university. And that not only helped me in terms of financing my education, but on the other hand, it gave me recognition in the field outside UC as well.
Jennifer Dye, a doctoral student in the political science at the McMicken College of Arts and Sciences, has taken advantage of the program's unique dual PhD-JD degree in conjunction with the College of Law.
The reason why I chose UC's graduate programs were because of the dual degree. My focus field is security studies, and I actually focus more on human security versus like arms security, nuclear weapons.
Thanks to support from the Neblet Yates Fund, Jennifer was also able to take advantage of an extraordinary chance to study Arabic in Morocco.
The Yates Fellowship is great. It focuses on minority students, male or female, and basically it offers funding so that they can pursue graduate degrees. Morocco really was a trip to learn Arabic, and basically I knew that to go into security studies and to pursue my ultimate career goals, I needed to be at least knowledgeable in other languages that were important to the world right now, which Arabic is one of them. After graduation, I hope to work either for a government organization or for an international organization to sort of, again, focus on the human security, put my Arabic to use, and that sort of thing.
Comprised of 4 colleges, 10 hospitals, and over a dozen specialty medical centers, the UC Academic Health Center serves as a major source of medical care in Greater Cincinnati and as a center for training healthcare professionals, conducting leading-edge research for tomorrow's medical challenges. The Molecular and Developmental Biology Graduate Program, part of the University of Cincinnati's College of Medicine, is based at Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center, where students pursue their PhD with one of the nation's leading children's hospitals. Monique Morrison is a doctoral student in the Molecular and Developmental Biology Department, where she studies the physical properties of HPV-positive cancer cells.
You get to interact with both faculty here and over at the College of Medicine, not just in developmental biology, but in like the basics of molecular biology, cell biology, molecular genetics, just a lot of functional, structural classes that you need. And so I feel like just the background that you get, it's really important. You can take more specific classes based on your interest. So I took cancer biology as a class just because that's what I study. HPV is the human papillomavirus. It's thought to cause almost all cervical cancer and a quarter of all head and neck cancers. The way HPV is thought to cause cancer is based on 2 genes, E6 and E7. And what I do, I turn off those genes. So I try to stop the cancer and stop the cells from being cancerous. The program pays our tuition. We actually have a pretty competitive stipend in the molecular and developmental biology program. So, it's great. It's a great deal. You get a degree and you get paid to do it, and you're only progressing to move on forward with your career. So it's a great opportunity, actually.
Recognizing the growing importance of environmental health, Liang Chen left China to study the harmful effects of toxicants as a doctoral student in the Environmental Health Program at the College of Medicine at UC.
The reason why I chose this field is because people get more and more concerned about the relationship between the human health and the environment. The Environmental Health Department is one of the oldest and one of the best program in this field. The purpose of this program is to identify environmental factors on human health and trying to find ways to improve the quality of life by preventing the damage caused by these environmental factors.
Liang recently earned the prestigious Ryan Fellowship, which supports second-year and third-year students in medical science at the University of Cincinnati, Dartmouth, and Harvard.
It's a very prestigious fellowship. And to myself, I think besides the financial support of my research, I would appreciate because it's great recognition of my research work, and it's a great encouragement for my future work.
The nurse anesthesia program at the University of Cincinnati College of Nursing also benefits from its affiliation with the UC Academic Health Center. Ranked 10th in the nation by U.S. News and World Report, the curriculum includes content and clinical experiences in anesthesia techniques.
A CRNA is a certified registered nurse anesthetist, and we function in the operating room from start to finish, from preoperative to intraoperative and post-op.
We work alongside of anesthesiologists and surgeons to provide anesthesia for our patients.
You're basically there to protect that patient while they're asleep.
As many of their clinical experiences take place in hospitals located within the UC Academic Health Center campus, students are well prepared for clinical practice.
The clinical portion of our training is really what is allowing us to develop and then later on hone our skills.
We actually practice most of our clinicals at a level 1 trauma center, and so this keeps us not necessarily competitive, but very prepared.
I think that's the reason we chose a lot of us to come here, is you get that experience, and once you do it over and over again, you're surrounded by the best in the country, so that's what I like about it.
The graduates have a 100% pass rate on their certification examination and a 100% employment rate upon graduation. The University of Cincinnati's location in one of the Midwest's major metropolitan areas allows its programs to forge collaborations and research partnerships with businesses and industry leaders like Procter & Gamble, Toyota, Delta, and GE. As part of the College of Design, Architecture, Art, and Planning Center for Design Research and Innovation, the LiveWell Collaborative provides new product and service projects through multidisciplinary teams of students who develop new concepts for design and business applications that result in new product prototypes.
We use interdisciplinary teams that represent different colleges and faculty, graduate students and undergraduate students to look at corporate projects that are brought to us and other research themes that the university develops.
Both the professors and the students are tailored to the task at hand. I can say that we've had involving from engineering, business marketing majors, and food nutritionists. We have had all manner of DAP students, so a wide variety of students coming together to work on our multidisciplinary teams.
The initial concept was interdisciplinary, but the role of graduate students was twofold. One is in projects that we would run with graduates and undergraduates. The graduate students had more of a managing, coordinating role in the way they would in an office. Also we would do long-standing research and information gathering, and the graduate students are hired to work as research assistants, and that's part of their GA-ship as graduate students.
I came here 2 years ago and worked as a grad assistant and research assistant. And here I have a lot of good experience here. And first, we can cooperate with another students from the business school and engineering school, and we can touch with the companies, and they give our real projects so we have the dream that maybe our design can become the real products one day.
I actually enjoyed working here a lot because this is a hybrid area where professional environment and academic environment melts. So you can work as a professional, but at the same time you have the flexibility of being a student. So the environment is really good for research as well as design development.
A native of France, Jan Ferrand is a doctoral student in operations management at the College of Business.
I've received great support throughout my 6 years here at UC. It all started when I was doing my MBA. I went and talked to a professor of economics, and she really encouraged me to do research, and she took me under her wing and she helped me find a position in the Economic Center for Education and Research. And so I was a research assistant there with her. So it provided me both financial support and great mentorship to introduce me to the world of conducting research and furthering my education into doing a PhD. I think it's prepared me very well to compete both in the US and also abroad because the faculty we have here is world-renowned, and I have received training from this world-class faculty, and I can see the recognition when I go to international conferences every year that when they learn who I work with, most of them know who those professors are, and I'm sure I can see that it's definitely a huge benefit for my future career.
Peggy Berry, a PhD student in the nursing doctoral program at the College of Nursing, has benefited from both university graduate scholarships and stipends provided through the graduate school.
I think the University of Cincinnati, especially the College of Nursing, is so unique in the grants and stipends that are offered to the students. With my master's as well as with my my PhD, I've received a UGS grant, which covers 85% of my tuition.
Peggy was recently the recipient of a research grant from the Environmental Resource Center, funded through the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health.
I have a NIOSH stipend too, which pays the other 15%, plus a little bit over for books or gas and parking, and it's helped me immensely.
The School of Criminal Justice holds a #1 ranking for research productivity and was listed in U.S. News and World Report as one of the top 3 doctoral programs in the nation. Carlos Rojas left his native Venezuela and is now enrolled as a doctoral student in the Criminal Justice Department at the College of Education, Criminal Justice and Human Services.
Well, I would say that both the master's program and the doctoral program are very high quality. We have a lot of variety. We have different tracks like crime prevention, policing, corrections. So it's a program that is designed to satisfy all the needs that you have. Both my wife and I are students here. We are both PhD candidates, and we have received a lot of economic support. Every year since we've been here, we've got a university graduate scholarship that covers tuition. So receiving that support was very important for us. Otherwise, we really couldn't be here, and that's something that we value a lot and we're very grateful for. Well, after I graduate, my plans are to go back to my country and work as a professor in one of the universities.
Also returning to his home country of Palestine will be Ala Safi, a recent MBA and MS Accounting student in the College of Business, and meeting the obligations of a Fulbright scholarship.
I came to the University of Cincinnati for basically 2 main reasons. The UC MS Accounting program is one of the top 10 in the USA. Secondly, I came here because not all the schools in the USA have both degrees, MBA with a concentration in MS Accounting. UC is one of the few schools that have that mixture, MBA and MS Accounting. My specific plans after I am going back to my home country. First of all, I will try to find a job in one of the multinational companies like Deloitte, those big 4, Ernst & Young big 4 accounting firms. I would like to work as an IT auditor, and I would like also to work as research assistant, maybe at schools, and help develop our schools there.
In the graduate school at UC, American minorities comprise almost 12% of the student population, and international students from around the world comprise 20%, a diversity of students that Ala believes has enriched his educational experience and personal growth.
People who came to the UC are the most intelligent people all over the world. So when you are communicating with intelligent people, you are exchanging ideas that would help me in my research and everything. Add to that the cultural experience that I'm speaking to people from India, from China, from all over the world. So that would help a lot in developing my own personality.
In the chemistry program at the College of Arts and Sciences, Professor Suri Iyer works together with graduate students from all over the world on a National Science Foundation career grant to develop toxin-detecting biosensors.
NSF has given us some money to actually investigate how toxins bind to human cells. In specifically, the surface of these cells are covered with what we call as small molecules, which are carbohydrate molecules. And the interaction between the toxins and the pathogens is not very well understood. And so the idea is, if we can figure out what those interactions are, then in the future we can actually make biosensors out of it.
The project is basically has 2 parts. The first part is where we synthesize molecules, and the second part is where we test the molecules.
So we have the chemistry part of it as well as the biology part of it. And that's where Professor Alison Weiss comes in.
Graduate researchers working in Professor Iyer's lab make the molecules and then go to the lab of Alison Weiss, a professor of molecular genetics in UC's College of Medicine, to test them.
And she provides a lot of input from the microbiology section. then the whole process comes back together to us. The molecules that bind very well, we can take it to the next level and optimize it, and then use it for, say, like I said, biosensor devices.
We get a very extensive training, not only in organic chemistry, but in microbiology, where we synthesize a molecule and we get a satisfaction of testing your molecules to see how they work.
Both Professor Iyer and his students understand the benefits of working in such a diverse and interdisciplinary environment.
We have students from all over the world. We have students from Europe, all different states in the United States, India, Africa, China, you name it. And so it becomes like a melting pot, so to speak. And that, I think, is a very attractive feature of our department.
It is actually a good thing because you can not only learn their diverse backgrounds, but you can also use their expertise in doing your job or getting your job done. So I have learned a lot of different things from different people.
I think UC is a really good place to be. If you look at the research, you can go to our website, you can read the publications, and then make up your mind. I mean, instead of listening to me, you can read the papers. I mean, I could tell you how great it is, but you can see for yourself how really exciting and cutting-edge research we do. And then, like I said, it's a very diverse place, and it's kind of like you feel at home here. And I think some students really like that.
Whether it's the quality and range of programs, faculty and facilities, the opportunities for mentoring and financial support, its diverse student body and sophisticated yet welcoming environment that facilitate the highest level of graduate research and scholarship and prepare you for success in an increasingly global culture. Consider the graduate school at the University of Cincinnati and come experience it for yourself.